2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. He's currently in a share of top spot. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
"13 feet to the cup."
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, just missed. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually, but in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards. What a drive that was. F1, watch out.
Putting for birdie. Oh, how about that one? And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? 7 feet to the cup. This looks good. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards, you really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Now 2 shots up after that one. That should find the fairway. Rich, the 3M Open reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by, moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beeman. You're absolutely entitled to it. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That should set up another chance. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? In she goes. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Opting for the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That was a gallant attempt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Attaboy, good shot. Opting for the 6-iron. Yeah, nicely played. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And that will move him to 6 under par. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And after that, they're currently in the lead, with Gary Woodland trailing in second. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. And that will take him to 8 under. He's currently sitting in first place. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Well struck. From around 120 yards here. This one's going right at the pin here. Putting for birdie here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, so close. A well hold. Now an impressive 9 under par with just a few holes remaining.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. This putt is of 9 feet. And that will drop in for birdie. And following that great effort, they are currently in the lead, with Gary Woodland right behind them. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This is a good chance. Just a short putt remaining here. This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Going and going and going.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Playing from around 230 yards. A chance here to snatch the title if this chip drops. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Great shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, that's a nice line. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
They're lining up the birdie putt here. That will work.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently at -3 for the round. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross. An elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
That's outstanding. What a putt.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The par 4 6th, Rich. Plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, absolutely flushed. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
It's got a chance. That gets the job done. After that hole, they're currently in first now, with Cameron Champ second. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Just a 4-footer remaining. It was on a good line. And they're currently in second place, just behind our leader, Cameron Champ.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Okay, that'll work. Well, this is a putt for the lead. Keep your focus.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that's going to hoist him into first place. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
A birdie putt awaits.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Well, that's beautifully judged.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This is on a great line.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Currently in first position. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
That's disappointing. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. That beautiful play ensures they're currently first on the leaderboard, with Cameron Champ hot on their heels. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. It's just about 3 feet away. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Yeah, it's heading for the fairway. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And down it goes. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Getting ready to play their third. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Playing from around 160 yards. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Unable to find the green on this one.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
So you're not afraid to take... And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.